but it was just expensive as hell. You know, it's up here, and this was closer.
Mm-hmm.
And by the time you were done, this is down here with this, and it's like, oh, it's 50-50, either one. But I'm leaning toward the Spider because it's got a heater.
You know, so there are things that you like about, you know, having a three-wheeler. So,
Yeah.
what are they?
It's comfort, safety. It's just a more pleasant ride.
Yeah.
It's not as hard, not as much work.
Okay.
Not that it's work, but it's more work on a two-wheeler than a three-wheeler.
Oh yeah. So you know, so comfort is important.
Yes.
I get that, and safety.
Yeah.
Okay, but you still get the experience,
Yes.
and that's what you're really looking for.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It's like, you know, I'll say, okay, so, you know, if you thought about the Spider, you're not really enthused about it.
No, I've thought about it.
Okay, but there's certain things you don't want. Like, you know, you want let's just put it this way. So you want the experience to be more pleasant than what you're having now.
Well, the Spider's more expensive. It's like twice as much.
Oh, okay.
That would be my only holdback.
All right, I get that. You know, but, you know, so, you know, you don't really want to spend a ton of money.
Right.
I get that. All right. See, I'm going to anchor not wanting to spend a lot of money. All right, so I get that. But, you know, at the same time, you know, if you just have like an open mind to take a look at a Spider,
Yeah.
I mean, it might be worth it.
It might be.
Okay. All right. So it's just, you know, so I'm not saying, you know, it's something you have to do, but, you know, just take a look. All right. No, I'm just very gently laying my hand out. Just, you know, just take a look. Oh, I happen to have one behind you. I mean, so you want to take a ride?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you know, I mean, if you have you might have your heart set on the other one. I get that. All right. Look how steady. All right. But the Spider, I mean, come on. I'm just saying.
There's a whole lot of shit going on inside.
Okay. That is just run it all the way through. And that's about how long that interaction would take. Okay? I wouldn't over-talk him. I wouldn't oversell him. I wouldn't like, the Spider has all these fucking, you know, wonderful features and shit like that. And it's like, because it does have features, but we'll talk about that when you go for a ride. Okay? Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Love it. So...
I've been bamboozled.
You can show up here next week and fucking Spider, I'm telling you.
I know.
Right.
I mean, you know, it's... I just want to keep going. It's like, I understand you want to... You know, it's like, it's just, you know, really, the bottom, just like, you know, just person to person, like I'm not salesperson, but there's some shit that's just worth more money.
There is.
I'm just saying.
There is.
Okay.
Objection to story.
Now,
you
here's...
see what's happening here?
Here's the thing that you have to watch when you go back and replay this, is that the shift in the positions of rapport are all over the fucking map. Okay, from, well, you know, I totally understand, a little subordinate, you know, I get it, I totally get it, to, you know, equal friend, hey, you know, there's certain things that are worth, you know, a little bit more money. I mean, just man to man, that's just the way it is. All right. And then there's you know, going a little down on it. It's like, okay, is it something you have an open mind with, and we just can take a look? His head's like little micro nods that I don't, every time I put my hand out there, his head does this. Okay?
Damn.
All right? Yes, this is how you would use it, Rodolfo. This is what you would do. I did not disagree with him one time. Notice this. I did not disagree a single time. Everything was agree. I agree. Yeah, you don't want to spend money. That would truly suck. That's absolutely 100%.
Right.
You know, you know, there's a difference between, you know, there's a difference between wasting money and spending money. You know,
There's a good reason
look at the head goes.
when you're doing
And notice the wait, real quick. One second. Notice the last time I said that, the difference between wasting money and spending money. There was no explosion. His head just went, yeah, you're right. Fuck, you're right.
there's not going to be an explosion.
You know.
This is conversational.
But the first couple times I did it, he was really into it.
Right.
And then, because a lot of you guys out there, you expect to see that explosion every time. I'm not looking for the explosion. I'm looking for that little head nod.
Well, now I've gone down the path that it's an investment at this point. Investment in enjoyment, entertainment, and fun. But what you don't, what I didn't get across to you is I'm coming up with justifications in my mind at this right now.
Right.
Yeah, what we've
That's
done.
a natural process. Once you set, think of it. Okay, once you set the anchor, it's reactive, right? We're putting someone to the reactive part of their brain. where they want to, and then after we react, what do? We justify. That's how the brain works, and you're just taking advantage of how the brain naturally works. And what I was going to say about the other part was, you talked about never fighting. Well, that's the thing. If you start a confrontation with someone, a client, a friend, it's unpleasant. They're going to push back. This is deflection and anchoring. So objection destroys deflection, and then anchoring, negative anchoring. So you don't have to ever have conflict because it feels like their idea.
It goes back to one of the persuasion codes. It's like really, people make an emotional decision first. Now he's in his head trying to make up logical reasons why it's a good decision, and it's something he's really open to.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's persuasion. That's kicking it. That's knocking it out of the fucking park.
Yeah.
If you can do that to get him to consider something he really was, because that I don't know if you go back and watch this. It would cost twice as much. Boom! That was a fucking wall. How's that wall feeling?
It's deteriorated a lot. It's
Okay.
deteriorated a lot.
I mean, now
they're about level now.
Now it's a decision without the price involved.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah. The price isn't an option. Isn't an issue.
I've taken now. This is what I've told everybody. You guys have all listened to this before. If you sell on price, you die poor. If I would have sat there and tried to list all the reasons why this, mythical bike is better, all the features, all of this, all of that, you're going to have so much information that it just it shuts you down. It's like, that's too much. I can't think of all those things at the same time. He'll make them up by himself because that's what he's doing
And
right
not
now.
only that, but I mean, those are just intellectual reasons. And this is emotional reasons. This is taking it, think of it, it's like the opposite of what we do with mindset. Mindset, we take you out to the thinking level, out of reaction.
Yeah.
With this, we take you to reaction, and then you think for yourself why you want it.
Well, it appears
what-
that you think for yourself.
Okay, you make up your reasons why you want it. It's the opposite of what we do with mindset. Taking
Okay.
advantage of brain
I want
chemistry.
to get so give me your feedback on that experience. Like, what did that feel like?
Well, I know what you're doing, and it even jacked me up. I mean, I was totally for the little 3-wheeler. I can't even think the name, but in the Spider was
I
an
did
interest,
that.
but it was just expensive as hell. It's up here, and this was closer. And by the time you were done, this is down here with this, and it's like, oh, it's 50-50, either one. But I'm leaning toward the Spider because it's got a heater, it's comfortable, it's got a roof, it's got a radio, it's got all these things that are enjoyable, and they look fun.
It's like
I can see myself in Florida cruising around on
you
it.
can see yourself, into October and November driving that thing around.
Yes, absolutely,
Okay?
absolutely.
Look at this.